Presidente.
Thank you very much, President. I'll now give the floor to Michael Roth on behalf of the Council. You have the floor.
Vielen Dank, Herr Präsident.
Thank you very much, President, ladies and gentlemen, Commission of the President. In a world that's been shaken up by a crisis in which nationalism and populism are showing their ugly face, in which democracy is under pressure, and democracy is all about whether or not Europe can stand fast. Today, President of the Commission, you have presented an optimistic vision of Europe which is looking towards the future, and you have our support for that. Madam President, I'm sure you would not have expected that the Council will support all of your proposals unreservedly, but it is important that in this very difficult time of crisis we send a very clear signal of cohesion and that we stand together. And obviously part of that is being able to fight. We're ready to do that. All institutions, the Council, the Commission, the Parliament, have our responsibility to share. But at the end, it is clear that we have to go in the same direction, and we have to be able to agree on the basic points of principle. Madam President, let me assure you that we have the greatest interest in rapid conclusion of the largest financial recovery package in Europe's history, that we wish to support that because in this crisis, we're still in the middle of it. People have suffered so much and help has to reach those who most need it, and it has to happen without delay. However, President, and here too you have our support, it is not just about investing in what we've always invested in. No, it's about further new development, new growth for Europe, taking into account social and environmental factors as well. And that's why you have our full support in strengthening digitization and climate protection. In fact, climate protection shows clearly that in our society there are still major fears and concerns. That's why we need a socially fair climate protection. And here too you have our support, Madam President, that we wish to strengthen social cohesion in Europe. The German presidency will support you that when it comes to creating EU framework for minimum wage, that we will support you, because populists are always saying that climate protection kills jobs. No, that's not true. Climate protection will secure future-oriented jobs, but it has to be fair climate protection, and you have our support for that. The EU, as you said very clearly, is not first and foremost an internal market. We are first and above all a community based on values and the rule of law. And this community of values and the law applies across the board to everyone. And here we support you on building a stronger community of values and the rule of law. We support the introduction of a rule of law conditionality. We support you in building a rule of law report, which we're waiting for at the end of September. You have our support, Madam President, that in this crisis-shaken world that we should speak with one voice. You've mentioned the major global players, Russia, China, others as well. The most effective means against the poison of division is standing together, is unity, that we're able to bring together opposing positions. Obviously that's difficult in the Council, it's difficult in all institutions, but we are prepared to do what we need. Madam Commissioner, you have our support in building on a migration and asylum policy based on shared responsibility, solidarity and humanity, because migration and fleeing is not just something that is for the individual member state to tackle, but no, it is a global matter that the EU has to tackle together. Europe is the place where we can all be different without fear. It's not about religion, where you come from, who you believe in. Only one thing counts here, that you champion these values that Europe stands for. And it is only in this way that Europe will survive, and we will do what we can to support you. Thank you very much.
Grazie, Ministro Roth.
Thank you, Mr. Roth. And let's now open the floor. Mrs. Niebler, you have